The first question people ask a weight loss coach is,
how do I get rid of belly fat? As you can see, I love my body, my shape is well set. All I need is to get rid of this belly fat.
So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you 3 simple steps to lose belly fat and how to speed up the process with science backup.
Did you say simple?
Well, not as simple as it sounds, but you need to be consistent with the tips I'm about to share with you. But first is to determine how long it will take you to do so. Take a closer look at these pictures. Which one of them best represents your body fat percentage or where you are right now? In order to successfully get rid of belly fat, you have to ideally get down to 10% body fat or something less. Finally, from this picture, you can get a rough estimate of how long this process will take you, assuming you stay consistent with the tips I'm about to share with you week after week. Because there is a physiological catch that explains why belly fat is harder to lose when compared to other areas of the body like the face, the chest, the arms, with the two major reasons being that the belly fat consists of huge amounts of fat cells that are resistant to mobilization and as such are a lot more difficult to burn off. And secondly, the superficial fat covering the abdominal region receives less blood flow when compared to other parts of the body. This makes things more difficult because the less blood flow an area receives, the more difficult it is to mobilize and burn off fat from that area. However, the good news is that losing belly fat is possible, but the problem is that most people give up in the process before fat loss can reach that region. So in this video, I will give you 3 simple steps to lose belly fat and how to speed up the process. Step 1 is something that you are probably familiar with, and it happens to be the most important step because in order to lose fat in any part of your body, you need to be in a calorie deficit and combine it with appropriate workouts. What is a calorie deficit? Calorie deficit simply means burning more calories than you take in. To help you with this, I'm inviting you to enroll to my monthly 30 days online group coaching program to help you set your body to be in a calorie deficit and get you losing total body fat fast and set up the foundation. The link is in the description. However, things get a little bit tricky with the belly fat, thereby making the 2 next steps very crucial. Step 2 is mobilizing the belly fat to start losing fat in that region. But the only way to do this, and where most people fail, is by not staying in step 1 long enough until fat loss starts to finally come off from their belly. Because remember that the body will prioritize losing fat in other areas like the face, the chest, the arms before it moves on to the belly. Sadly, most people implement step 1 for a while, and when they don't see any changes in their belly fat, they get discouraged, try a new program, or quit as a result. But the reality is that they have not stayed in step 1 long enough before fat loss reaches to their belly. For instance, take a look at my 3 months progress. As you can see, I was able to lean down and get rid of a lot of belly fat. But let's take a closer look at the first month progress. For example, imagine that I look at this picture and I see that my belly fat hasn't changed much. My plan isn't working, so I decide to change program or quit as a result. But if you take a closer look at the other regions like the face, the chest, the arm, you'll clearly see fat loss occurring there. And by refusing to change the program or quit and instead sticking to the plan a little longer, I was able to see more and more fat loss occurring from my belly in month 2 and 3. But if I had quit in month 1 based on what I had in mind, I wouldn't have been able to give my body enough opportunity to mobilize more and more fat from my belly and gradually transform my physique as a result. Meaning you need to be in a calorie deficit long enough for your body to.
But coach, 3 months is too long to wait.
That's not a problem, my dear, because there is step 3. And step 3 involves speeding up the process. Despite belly fat being stubborn, there are other things you can do to potentially speed up the process. First, Make sure that you are regularly performing abs exercises and getting stronger on them over time. Though according to research, this is not going to directly reduce your belly fat, but it will build up your abs muscle in such a way that they become more visible, well defined and developed, even at a higher body fat percentage. So I highly recommend you incorporate ab exercises targeting the different muscle groups surrounding the belly into your normal fat loss routine. And to help you with these ab exercises, I have a playlist of 30 days ab split program for you. The link is also in the description. In addition, a research carried out in 2017 on the effect of combined resistance and endurance exercise training on regional fat loss suggests that you can take this a step further. Theory is that since we know that fat mobilization is decreased when there is poor blood flow to a region, what you can do is to exercise the muscles surrounding that region to first increase the blood flow there, and then follow it up with a cardio exercises to burn off the fats that have been mobilized from that area. So applying this to your belly fat, you can first perform ab workouts to increase blood flow and mobilize fat from that region, and then follow it up with cardio to burn off the mobilized fat. But from experience, due to individual differences, step 3 might have some errors, which is why I recommend you prioritize step 1 and step 2, because it has been proven that by applying these 2 steps alone, those stubborn belly fats will eventually be mobilized and burnt off. So I recommend you focus more on step 1 and step 2, and then for a step-by-step program that puts all these together for you, so that you know how to train, what to eat week after week to get rid of fat as quickly as possible, just like myself and several other people like you who have tried my programs. Simply head over to my monthly online group coaching program in the description below and sign up for this amazing experience. So that's it, guys. Hope you learned something from this video. Please show support by giving this video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and make sure to click the bell notification beside it. Thanks for watching.